The Bad Batch final season trailer just dropped, and we are here to react, do a quick breakdown. Since it dropped, we might as well cover it and get everybody else's reaction as well as ours as to this new trailer. Something that's actually happening in Star Wars. Now we actually know a date of a show that's coming out in Star Wars in 2024. Right. So we couldn't not discuss it. But if you haven't yet, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your frenemies about us. Get on with it. Yeah, yep. I think we can jump
Okay,
back.
I don't know. I like the sounds.
It sounds good. It looks like the Bad Batch being Bad Batch, and that's totally the same like crawler thing that Mando drives.
Is it?
In season 2. Oh
yeah, you're right. You're right.
It looks just like it.
It's a good action sequence. This is the first episode, I imagine.
Something like that. Also, we got Fee in there. She's gonna act like the Omega while Omega's gone, like Dan.
Filling in. You know, Tech's not really around anymore. You know, Fee kind of represents Tech maybe because they had a thing going on.
Is he or isn't he? I still think that's a big question.
Yeah.
He's probably dead. But we don't know. There could be some interesting stuff for that.
And then we got another wrecked ship.
Yeah, crashed ship. What kind of ship is that? I don't know. It's hard to say. Looks like another thing gone bad if that's the same sequence.
So that's Rex, right?
I'm pretty sure that's Rex right there talking to Hunter, which is cool. I like having Rex back. Rex is just a staple in anything Clone Wars. And he's just become such an interesting character because we know he lives on through it all. What he went through with Ahsoka, Anakin, there's a lot there.
It just makes sense that he'll be here.
It just makes sense.
Yep. Now this, this makes sense too. I mean, this, once I saw...
Is that Omega?
That's Omega. She's grown up. You know, they said she's been there for a while or something. She's been there too long.
They're going to get, but it looks like, wait, go back a little bit. Right there. That doesn't...
Yeah, it's just different lighting, I think.
Is it just different lighting? But her hair looks different than that scene.
Oh, it does. Well, that could be two different
So I think this is the later on time period. Slightly different haircut there. But they quick cut it to a different, so make it look like it's the same, but it's not because her hair is totally different here and she looks younger again.
Yeah, she does look younger again, but then she's seeing Crosshair. So maybe this is like right at the beginning and they flash forward, maybe?
Yeah, which is interesting that they're going to do a time jump. When are they going to do the time jump?
Hopefully quickly.
He looks pretty...
looks pretty down in the dumps right here.
He's like no hope. He's been drugged probably, or of course this guy is just pure evil.
Oh, I forget his name. Yeah,
Hemlock.
Dr. Royce.
Yeah.
Hemlock.
Hemlock.
Lock it in, Dr. Hemlock.
Hemlocking everybody away.
Hemlocking everybody. Wow, that was a dad joke and a half.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I got them hemlocks. So what's she doing? You know, she's got some kind of machine here.
Scanning, it looks like, or something like that.
Oh, yeah. So she's coming in. She's probably being asked to help, or maybe she worked out some kind of deal where she's like, oh, well, if I help them out, then they'll let me go. Or
this was a surprise.
Yeah.
Right here, we got Papa Palps back with his red guard. That, whenever you bring the Emperor into it, at least lore-wise, canon-wise, you upped everything by a lot. I like that they brought the red guards into. Anytime I get to see the red guards, it's cool to see.
Well, it's like a Thrawn entrance in a way.
Yeah, with
similar to that.
Basically, here Emperor is saying this is the most important thing to secure the galaxy. Is that what he said?
I think that's what he said. Yeah, this is the most important thing. I don't know if he's talking about.
We'll give you all the resources you need to do this or something.
There's nothing of greater importance
to secure the future of this empire. Yeah. So this could be Hemlock dressed up, but I don't know if he's a good, like if he's like that kind of guy. I thought it was Crosshair at first, like, drugged and back in the suit, he's working for him. And
it looks similar to his dark armor that he had, but it's not exact. It's not the same though.
Right. This is a mystery for sure.
It looked like Crosshair from the back, but then when they pivot around the front, unless they gave him some and drugged him, or it's just a totally new character, which I'm fine with.
But that could be Tech. It could be a reincarnated Tech or something. I don't know.
It could be, yeah.
But he's being,
maybe he's being mind controlled or programmed because Tech was already kind of like that. Although he was not Echo, because Echo was actually the one who was like programmed into the system. And was like,
well, we know Hemlock.
And he had the most, but Tech had the most character development in season 2.
Yeah.
Out of anybody, I think.
Yeah, there's that same bridge shot.
That's a really cool scene. I really like that scene where they're shooting. That's the Marauder right there, which I think looks slightly different than the ship.
Oh, yeah.
They were flying. And the way they're like focusing in and out with like the rockets coming off. That's a cool looking scene. Yeah, I think they are coming.
Is it? Is that Crosshair?
They show his face here
so
in a
Fennec,
sec.
Cad Bane. Lama Su.
Lama Su. For all of
You
you.
mean
Or
Nala
maybe
Se?
that's Cody. That might be Commander Cody right
Oh,
there.
I think that's Cody.
Because that's not... I mean, unless that's a clone, like one of the newer clones. But they're kind of switching it back and forth for all the good guys in some ways. Well, good guys. I don't know if you consider Cad Bane or Fennec good guys.
Yeah, right.
But
We'll take them.
unless they're talking... Those are the bounty hunters that are coming for
That's
you.
what he's saying.
Is that what he's
I
saying,
think that's
you
what
think?
he's saying. He's like, bounty hunters are coming for you because you took Omega, maybe.
No, but they already have Omega. Why would they need the rest of the bad
Well, maybe they
batch?
break her out. He says, all of you. And
Sounds
then it
pretty
shows,
sinister.
So
You got a
who
clone
the heck-
commander.
Who the heck is that again in the middle?
I don't know.
Is that Rex? It's not Rex. I don't know.
That might be, maybe that's Commander Cody. I
That
don't
could
know.
be Commander Cody.
It's
That-
or new. I'm not sure. There's
maybe,
so many
maybe that's what's going
that
on.
look very similar. It's very hard to tell in
And
the
they even
lighting.
sound the same. Okay, so Echo is going to show up.
All right, we're getting Echo back. That's good. Who is that running with a flamethrower?
That's Cody.
Is that Cody back? That looks like Commander Cody.
Yeah, I think that's Cody.
The problem with clones is they're
Wolf.
clones.
Is it wait, Wolf? Is that
And you
Wolf,
don't know.
Dustin? Ellie's saying Wolf.
It
No.
could be Wolf.
Where Nick knows these guys pretty
Nick
well.
knows he's the best. We need
Even
Nick
though
here.
they're clones.
Even though they're clones. She's looking slightly more like Boba Fett here, in my opinion.
Yep.
Which is interesting. I always thought that would be an interesting dynamic. If they brought Boba Fett in to be like the brother, I think they're similar ages. I think Boba Fett would be a little bit older at this point, but...
Yeah.
And who is that?
I don't know. This is good. This is Bad Batch. You know,
Yeah,
Wrecker's
that's-
going in to bust
yeah.
up a creature.
Well, and he said, give us something tough or whatever. That's too easy.
One last fight.
One last fight. Cool font.
Does he look purple to you, or is it just me?
I think it might be lighting, but yeah, it is kind of purpley.
It's purpley bluey.
But
I'm not
Hunter
good at
looks like
following orders.
Hunter, like looks
Yeah.
like he's in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
Well,
will-
without Omega, they can actually do what they need to do.
right. Without Omega, they're actually the Bad Batch. once.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
they are at least acting like a
Yeah.
unit, like a Bad Batch
Yeah,
unit,
I
like
know, I
Right.
get what you're
like
saying.
clone troopers that are supposed to do the dirty work that none of the other clone troopers could do.
Yeah.
That's what they were meant to be. They were like the elite of the elite. Whenever you have Omega keeping them from doing the elite cool stuff because they have a child with them, it kind of takes away from the elite troopers doing the elite trooper stuff they have to get done. Oh, and this here at the end.
Yeah, the reveal at the end is quite.
Killing you, but you're making it very tempting.
I wasn't planning on killing you, but you're making it very tempting.
Okay, that's fascinating.
That I was not expecting that. That
Right.
was a nice touch there at the end.
Yes.
Bringing in Assajj Ventress. Plus, this is like semi-redeemed Assajj Ventress. This is because where we left off Ventress in the Clone Wars was she was kind of middle ground. She was basically became a bounty hunter and
Yeah.
not working for Dooku. She had lost her family. You know, she went through a lot of crap. I mean, Ventress. The story of Ventress is a rough one. She went through a lot. You know, you can feel for her. But I know I saw a lot of people commenting and already talking about Ventress showing up because there is a book called Dark Disciple,
Yeah.
and it goes into her story a lot more. I don't want to spoil that, but there's some interesting things that happen in that book, and apparently they have already come out and said that they are not retconning that. In my opinion, I actually would have preferred if they retconned it. I know that's against a lot of popular opinion.
Yeah, wow.
I would prefer that they retcon it because I really like this character, and just where they take her. I think I don't know. I didn't absolutely love it. I felt like there could have been more, but anyway, keeping it ambiguous here. But this is really cool. I like the fact that she's got a yellow saber, which is really cool. She's got hair now, which she did, I believe, in Clone Wars, the end of Clone Wars, didn't she?
I saw Hannah said comic book accurate.
Comic book, yeah, okay,
So
which
more-
is the
more
Assajj
like-
Ventress Dark Disciple. Well, there's a book, and I think there are comics as well. The book was good, though.
Yeah,
If they
feels
do
different.
have to fight Assajj Ventress, though, that would be crazy.
It would be pretty cool to see, actually.
Yeah, and it's 3-episode premiere.
Yeah.
February 21st.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a movie, basically. I wonder if they'll have the little bit cleaner cinematography like that right there. That looks more like the cleaner cut.
Yeah.
You know, they're putting a lot of effort into this. It looks really clean. It looks cool. And
Yep.
it's almost like on a higher level. If you watch that first one with Caleb Doom,
Oh man, yeah.
the cinematography, or at least the animation in that, looks so much more clean. It reminded me of the end episodes of season 7 of the Clone Wars when they're fighting on Mandalore,
Yes.
and you got Darth Maul fighting Ahsoka.
It's so
that
good.
was some of the cleanest, best looking animation, at least for Clone Wars, that I've ever seen. And they're bringing that back. I like when they bring that back because it just looks so good. Great trailer. Got us hyped, got us excited. Always for me right now with Disney Star Wars, I am cautiously optimistic. I think it's going to be good, but we're probably going to get some highs and lows. I just hope this one, since it's the final one, I really hope. A lot of the time, you got to save it for the last one to see how it affects the whole beginning of the show. I said that about Ahsoka. I've said that about a lot of things. And if it delivers, then you know what? It would probably make a lot of it more worth it. Not 100%. And at least it would make it a cohesive, complete story. And that's what I'm looking for with this last season. So I think we're excited here. Let us know in the comments below, everywhere online, what you guys think. Are you excited for this trailer? Are you excited for all the Bad Batch characters? Do you like Omega? Do you not like Omega? Who's gonna die? Who's gonna live? Assajj Ventress is here. Be slashing away, but we got to get the heck on out of here. So thanks for tuning in with us on Stay on Target. We'll be back Wednesday, 7 o'clock, baby. So come back then. Otherwise, like we always say here, stay on target.
It's exciting. It's a good time to be a Star Wars fan, and as this news just comes along, I mean, they just keep dropping stuff left and right. Nobody knows what to expect. Every day, anything could happen. They could be like, oh, and also on March 10th, before the season finale of Bad Batch, we're going to release Acolyte.
Yeah, they could. That's the crazy thing. We have no idea when anything else.